In honor of the way they filmed the movie, I'm going to be filming my review of 28 Years Later on my phone. It's probably not the same version, like, phone that they used in the movie, but I don't care. I'm filming it on a phone. I'm also in a different place because I didn't really feel like sitting in a chair, so I'm on the ground. So 28 years later, I watched 28 Days and 28 Weeks for the first time, like, Thursday and Friday, and then Friday. So Thursday and Friday, for them. And they're not the worst movies I've ever seen, but they were massive letdowns, and they're not my favorites. And I know that's probably going to make a lot of people mad, especially saying 28 Days. And it's not that I'm saying it's a bad movie for what it is. I'm just saying that what it is isn't my favorite genre or anything. I've always said that I like zombies as a concept more than I do any actual iteration. And I know these aren't technically zombies, they're infected, but I mean, they come from zombies. Like, their idea comes from zombies. So, like, stuff like that, I think always works better as a concept or in my head than it ever does in a movie. So I did like Days better than Weeks. Weeks wasn't my favorite. I gave them both 2 stars, and I would stick with that. I mean, they're not abysmal movies, but they're ones that I would probably never watch again unless I had to. I think Cillian Murphy was great and made the first one as good as it was, and then the second one, I think, has the 2 stars solely because Jeremy Renner is a great actor. That's really it. And then this one, I wasn't exactly looking forward to that much. I basically watched it just to have another movie in my yearly ranking, because I like having movies and talk about them and stuff. And this is probably my favorite one. I gave it 2.5, which for me, like, if you don't know the way I rank stuff, is 2 and above, like 2 stars and above. Now, it might seem low, but 2 stars and above usually means good, and then progressively getting way better. And when, like, 2, usually it's 3 for people. 2 is where I give, like, recommendations. But there are some movies that I give 2 stars that are on the lower half of 2 stars, and I would say that 28 Weeks is there, and 28 Days is on the half. Like, it's bad and then good. It's like half. I don't really want to be talking about this movie that long, especially since I don't have that much to say, but I liked it better than the other ones. I think that the zombies, like, there being all these different ones, like Alpha and like ones like that, was somewhat fun. I'm gonna call them zombies because it's a lot easier to remember saying zombies than infected. I'm not saying they are zombies, I'm just saying that zombies is easier to remember. I like the different versions of them. Obviously some of the scenes with them I didn't like because they have like they're nude. Like, some of them are nude, and it's like, I don't want to be seeing that. But they did have some cool stuff with the zombies, especially when the Alpha would grab someone and kind of like take their head. And if you've seen the movie, you know what. And he kind of like, I don't want to be desensitized by YouTube, but like that. That was pretty cool. I think the cast is my favorite. Now, I still think that Jeremy Renner and Cillian Murphy are the greatest characters in this series. But Spike, Aaron Taylor Johnson, the mom, the doctor, the army kid that comes in, basically everyone in the cast, I would say I enjoyed. Like, they're not my favorite, and it's like some of them, if they died, they died. But I wouldn't say there's like all the other ones, there's only 1 or 2 characters here and there that I care about, and the rest of them are like annoying and trash and stuff. This one actually wasn't like that at all. which I liked. The story I liked. Trying to find this doctor for his mom, like in the last half, and then the first half is Aaron Taylor Johnson, who plays the dad, taking his kid and kind of like just introducing him to zombies and stuff. I liked that. And then the big talking point about this movie is the kid at the beginning who grows up into the kid at the end, the guy at the end, and they like turn on their Power Ranger personas and decimate the zombies at the end with like Power Ranger type thing. Now, I do admit it did come out a bit of left field, even though I knew about it. Like, I've watched some videos before I saw it, and people had been talking about it. I didn't know exactly what to expect, but that came up, and I was like, oh, this is what they're talking about. I was kind of waiting for it the whole movie, but it happened, and it's not the worst way to end it. Like, I didn't really have a problem, I guess. But that's basically like what I have. Like, usually my videos are a lot longer, but this one I really don't have much to say. Like, this whole series I have like not that much to say. It's a fine series, but I wouldn't say it's a good series, and I would be surprised if I ever watched any of these on my own free will. Like, so far there hasn't been any that have like been like, I want to watch that again. But I would say that this is probably my favorite one of the series, and if I ever did rewatch one by myself, it would probably be this one. Weeks would be my last, and I wish that wasn't true because Jeremy Renner is a fantastic actor, but for the amount of time he was in the movie and the rest of the movie, I just can't do that. And then the first one, like watching that, like, the camera sucks, the characters are fine, that one just doesn't have enough. And then even this one, with as good as it is, I don't know if I could watch it again. But the doctor guy, played by Ralph Fiennes, I think. Ralph Fiennes or Ralph Fiennes. He plays Alfred in the Lego Batman movie, I know that. He was pretty good. And, will I watch the 28 Years Later 2 Bone Temple in January? Probably. More out of curiosity of how they continue with this franchise than anything else. But, this isn't one I'm going to be coming back to a lot, but that, this video is a lot shorter than what my videos have been, but, I don't really have that much to say about this movie. That's about it. 28 Years Later. Good, but not great. And, I'll probably do a ranking of all the 28 blank later movies when the third one in this trilogy releases. So what, 2027? Even though, like, if they got this one out in this time span into January, they might do 2 next year, but I'm betting they'll wait until like 2027. So when that happens, I'll do a ranking, and hopefully by then I'll have a lot more subscribers. But anyway, yeah, that's my ranking. Tell me what you thought in the comments. I hope you guys enjoy all these movies more than I do. It's not bad. It's towards the bottom of my ranking, but of this year, but it's still enjoyable. And one thing before we go, not related to this, I got this shirt, the new Superman shirt. I'm ready. We cannot get to July 10th fast enough. Yes, July 10th. I'm watching it July 10th. I'm probably going to have a review on Friday, July 11th. And then that weekend, I'm just going to be, like, doing everything I can. But before that, we got F1, we got Jurassic World Rebirth. I think there might not be, I don't think there are any others, actually. There might be one other that I'm just missing, or that I'll find out about and be like, hey, I want to watch that. But for now, just those two, and I probably won't have those reviews out until around Superman time, because I am going on vacation. But, I mean, who knows, I could always do it. But, thank you for watching, and, I'm gonna upload this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.